Yo, what is up? How's it going? I'm James and welcome to Full Metal Alchemist! So, last time on Full Metal Alchemist, we have a new show, which means new characters. We have the little kid with arm for a metal for an arm, and his brother, who his whole thing is being a metal guy. They are brothers. I know one's name is Ed. The second one, I didn't really catch it yet. I will have to pick my ears this episode. But yeah, they are alchemists, which does not mean magic, even though it may seem like they are magicians. No, they are transforming matter into another matter. I think that's what it is. I really do wonder if this show is gonna go more on detail on that, like how it works, what are the rules, somewhat like Jujutsu Kaisen is somewhat going in depth on the whole Jujutsu and the rules of that. You know, it would be pretty cool if they did. I'm really hoping they are gonna. That could be fun. That is always fun for the logical minds like mine, which kind of need to have that shit spelled out so it makes sense, you know? But yeah, these two brothers, they are performing alchemy. They are the state's alchemists, which means every state has some, like you would have a state medic, you have also state alchemists. What they are doing outside of catching bad guys though, now that I'm thinking about it, because in the last episode there was a bad guy they were catching. He was kind of going against the grain. He was rebelling the government, I think. That's at least what he said. That's what his goal seemed to be. They didn't catch him at the very beginning. He did manage to escape, but they caught him in the act of drawing shit on the floor with the chalkboard. Was that the jumping thing for the kids so they can have fun in their spare time where they're not in school? No, it wasn't, because as we found out later on at the end of the episode, indeed he drew not only one, not only two, he drew many across the city. And as he finally finished the last one, as he drew the last one, they all somewhat connected. These big icy walls came up from the floor, and he was ready to attack the main government building. I think that's what it was. Rebellious indeed. He almost succeeded if it wasn't for the brothers, alchemy brothers, going up on the icy wall with him and riding it towards the building and stopping him. They almost didn't stop him because the guy went ham with his magic, his alchemy. He knocked one of the brothers, did the full metal brother's helmet off, and there it was. There's nothing inside. It's just a suit of armor with a little mark on the back, which kind of alludes to the flashback I think we also saw of them, the brothers, doing some sort of a ritual, and now the soul is bound to the suit of armor, somewhat like ooh, I don't know if I want to talk about Evangelion, because that may be spoilers for people who have not seen it, so I'm not gonna speak of it, but you may know what I'm alluding to a little bit here with you know, Evangelion. Anyways, yeah, the guy is not here. The little kid, it is just a suit of armor, and his brother is missing an arm and a leg, which did happen for some reason, for something they did, something big enough so that even the guy they are trying to catch was like, whoa, holy shit, you did this, whatever that is. We may need to find out still. You did that? That is crazy. So he still escaped, or they knocked him off the thing, I think. Actually, yeah, they were about to catch him down there. He sloped down towards the floor, and they were about to catch him, but because this man is a self-proclaimed ice man or whatever, he uses water to make his alchemy work. Like, water is his thing, just like fire was that our guy's thing. But yeah, the brothers were there and they were like, we got you now, buddy. You have nowhere to escape. There's no water here. Look around, there's nothing. But the guy was like, haha, joke's on you. Did you know 70% of the human body is actually water or blood? And there he goes with his zoom, you know, fucking bloody tentacles, whatever the fuck, that was disgusting. And he pierced one of the brothers' arm and he escaped. And there it looked like he may have been escaped once again for the second time in the pilot. That would have been crazy. And as he was zooming through the alleyways of the city, happy with his escape, his day got even better there for a second, or so he thought, because there was the man himself. He is searching for the government man with the eye patch and the stash. Boy, was he happy to see him, because he was the one he was going for. initially. So he charges forward to get the man to kill him with his own hands, but the guy, the government guy, pulls out his sword in what seems like a split second, does some Melania whirlpool shit with it, and dead. The guy is dead. And I mean, we don't know yet enough about this world to kind of see if that, like the whirlpool bullshit, if that was OP or not, if that was something special. We don't know enough yet, but it did seem like it was something from the composition, shot composition, and from the music, and from the general vibe of the scene. It looked like something that is dangerous. And seeing as when everyone else came in, all the other military came in, and the guy with the stash and the eye patch, you know, changed his mood completely, and all of a sudden he went from this serious guy to be like, oh damn, I guess I caught him, haha, you know, it just happened. Well, oh well. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye out on him. I feel like he may be a Gojo situation where he is just so OP, you know, he can do whatever he wants to. But the thing is, I don't know if the other people are familiar with this fact that he is so strong. I mean, he is the head of the government in some way. I don't know if there's anyone above him or below him. I know there's people below him. Holy shit. Anyways, that has been the last episode. If you're wondering what the hell this just was, this rambling for a couple of minutes, I'm trying something new. So to just quickly explain, I guess this channel kind of exists for two reasons, right? First reason, anime. Watching anime, enjoying anime, having fun with the anime, reacting to the anime. Anime is fun. I only got into it a couple years ago, I think. And ever since then, the more I watch, the more I'm like, damn, where was this all my life? I'm kinda jealous now of my peers in school watching Naruto and all this. I mean, I did watch Pokemon, but they were watching Naruto, they were watching Dragon Ball. I kinda missed out on that whole thing, you know, so I'm catching up now. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, that is only one reason why this channel exists. The second reason is more of a personal reason, and that is that I need to get better at talking and presenting, and that is the main reason why this channel exists. Like, I don't really care. That's why I don't really care about views, and you know, it's nice, but at the same time, I'm doing this a couple times a week to get better at expressing myself in this language that is not my own language, a language that I have not been born with. And so far, it is going pretty well, I'd say. Like, every time, like about half a year, I look back on the previous half a year, like half a year ago, videos, and there's just like this massive difference, and it's nice to see, you know, it works. So I'm mainly doing this for myself to train this. Speaking of which, the new thing I kinda do wanna train is speaking off the dome and just improvising and just letting it flow, you know, just like I did at the beginning of this. It might have been, it was probably pretty bad, but hey, you gotta start somewhere. I'm gonna look at this back in like a year when this show ends, and I'll check the difference. But yeah, this is something I need to get better at, because I'm so bad at speaking off my head and like thinking at the same, you know when you are trying to say something, you're trying to say a story, but then in the middle of it, you are stopping yourself, you're making these pauses, you are not really letting it flow as it should. So yeah, that anyways, see, fucking see. This is something I want to and I need to work on, and I'm gonna. Speaking of which, I had an idea. So this came in the mail the other day. Berserk, the manga, the best manga there has ever been. Many people apparently say. I have not started it yet. I'm gonna soon. But yeah, the anime I'm not gonna watch, by the way, because even though it may be pretty good, I hear it doesn't cover the entire manga, right? Like, it stopped at some point, and it's not even what, like less than a quarter of the manga. And I kind of don't want to be watching it and then at the end be like, damn, now I guess now it's over, now I just gotta read the manga. Also, I don't want to have the voices, at least for once, the voices of the anime in my head as I do read the manga. So for that reason, I'm not gonna be watching the anime, but I am gonna be reading the manga. And I did have this funny idea that I may do like recaps, volume recaps of this, and maybe just, you know, see what happens and kind of react to it in that way, speak about it a little bit. Like a shorter-ish videos, speaking about the individual volumes and what didn't happen in them, and just, you know, have another excuse to train this brain muscle in a way of improvisation and storytelling. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it shouldn't be a hard video to put together. There shouldn't be much editing. It's just literally gonna be me yapping for a couple minutes and then putting it through on YouTube, and that, you know, there you go, Berserk volume review or something like that. We'll see. It could be fun. Anyway, speaking about yapping, that activity of the yappingness has been happening for a while now at the intro, which, you know, is way too much. So let's transcend that into the reaction. With that being said, let's not waste any more time and let's jump right into Full Metal Alchemist Season 1 Episode number 2.
錬金術は物質を理解分解再構築する科学なり
We're going straight into the science. Let's go!
何かを得ようと欲すれば必ず同等の対価を支払うものなり
Equal value, exactly. Oh wait, why am I watching this in Japanese?
In accordance with this law, there is a taboo among alchemists.
There we
Human
go.
transmutation is strictly forbidden. For what could equal the value of a human soul?
Oh, human transfiguration. So like getting a human, a dead human, getting a dead human back. I mean, I would imagine in the rules of alchemy, if the rules of alchemy are that an equal exchange need to happen, then getting a body of a human should be pretty easy. You would just need like an elk or a deer or something. And then, you know, baboom, baboom, you get the body back. But the soul is the thing that would be harder to do, I'd imagine. What would be the equal value of a soul? How about another soul? Oh shit, is that what they've done? Did they kill someone? Dude, okay, but they are going into the science of it. That's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Damn, that's a Ghibli shot right there.
The stories about this priest in Lior, you think they're true?
The ones about his miracles? They say he can transmute flowers out of thin air, right?
Where did they say, New York?
The celestial stone that destroyed the city of Xerxes in one night. The grand elixir, sealed away by the Eastern Sage. It goes by different names, but it's always the same thing. Some kind of object that amplifies alchemy. And that's the Philosopher's Stone.
Philosopher's
Just get our
Stone.
hands on it somehow. I might be able to get
Oh,
your body.
he's Lil, and he has no armor already. Also the suit of armor. Okay.
Al,
Yeah?
So it's a
I think I
stone
have a good
that
feeling about this.
kinda amplifies the first day episode 2. Kinda amplifies the equal exchange, right? So it doesn't need to be equal, maybe? In which case you wouldn't need an elk to bring back a body?
Watch!
Oh my, that's alchemy, isn't it? Did your dad teach you that?
Oh
How can he
wow.
teach us anything if he's not here?
Right, we read about it in these books.
No
I
dad.
can't believe you've done this.
Wait, he has a body now.
No.
What? So something happened between this and the near future? They didn't look much older.
From that moment, we were obsessed with learning alchemy.
Oh,
But then,
man,
in the summer
parents'
of that same
encouragement.
year, an epidemic swept the country. The sickness came, and it took her.
Mom? Oh,
brother.
fuck.
I'm hungry, aren't you?
I was gonna say, parents' encouragement does so much to a child's life. That's like, people don't realize. That is not there. Yeah, Trisha Elric. 1904, that is the year this show is happening
There
in.
might be a way we could bring Mom back.
Or at least a couple of years after.
I thought I'd find you here.
What do you want, Winry?
You know what my grandma says?
Win what?
She says you shouldn't cry for loved ones who've passed away, because when you do, it makes them feel sad in the next world too.
We're not crying!
Aw. Nah, they're just grieving. In the words of a wise man, what is love but not... Wait, what is grief if not love persevering? Fucking Ultron said that, no? No, wait, Vision.
Thanks for dinner!
Oh man, Mom died at such a
Come
young
on, Ed,
age.
drink your milk too.
I hate milk.
If you don't drink
That
it, you'll
sucks.
stay short forever.
I mean, like you sawed-off old hag!
What was that, you little half-pint midget?
Shake down, Pee-wee!
Broke Pee-wee!
Baby and baby!
Subatomic shrimp!
Subatomic! Now that's a deep cut.
It's none of your damn business, Winry.
Are we staying?
Fair, you guys are always keeping secrets.
Are we staying back in the past? Are we gonna see what happened to the guy's arm and the guy's whole body?
She's making stew tonight! Yay, stew!
Right, we'll be there.
Yes.
You know, whoever invented stew must have been a genius. It's even got milk in it and it still tastes good.
So that makes it genius?
Just one leap, that's all it takes. And it's what we need to figure out human transmutation. And so we began searching for the key that would unlock the secrets of human transmutation.
Okay, they're trying to bring the mom back.
We trained with an alchemy teacher to prepare our bodies as well as our minds.
Did she know about their plans?
And we're ready. Water, 35 liters. Carbon, 20 kilograms.
That's a cool shot.
Ammonia, phosphorus, 800 grams. Salt, 250 grams. Saltpeter, 100 grams. Sulfur, 80 grams.
This is everything that is in a body. I mean, wouldn't it be just easier to literally get an elk with all the stuff already? Instead of putting it all together by yourself. Holy shit.
Ned, something doesn't feel right.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It can't be. A rebound?
Rebound. Oh, okay. Brother's gone. Oh, no.
What was I doing? I just...
Hello.
Who are you?
What, like afterlife?
I'm so glad you asked. I am called by many names. I am the world. I am the universe. I'm God. I am truth. And I am also you. You have dared to knock on the door. Now, the door is open.
Okay.
Is this what you wanted, isn't it? I will show you the truth.
Jesus.
It was like all of the information in the world was being poured into my brain at once.
It's too much! Make it stop! What's happening to me? Stop it! Make it stop!
For an instant, it all became clear. The truth of everything.
Mom.
Mom, please!
How was it?
Okay. He showed him.
See, my theory of human transmutation wasn't wrong. It can be done. It's possible. It's still just missing something. All of the answers I need are right here.
That's what he got from it?
Please, you have to show it to me again.
Dude.
I can't do that. I've already shown you all I can for the toll you've paid.
Toll? What toll?
Oh.
Surely you knew. It's the law of equivalent exchange. Right, young alchemist?
God, what have I done? Somebody help me! Somebody! Please, Mom! Mom, please!
Damn, dude. Oh my god. We are in Dark Souls now. You know what? I really hope her soul is not in that thing. I hope it's just some mangled body and not actually her, their mom.
No, Fox, no! No, damn it! You won't take him too! Give him back! He's my brother! Take my leg! Take my arm! Take my heart! Anything you can have it! Just give it back! He's my little brother! He's all I have left!
And that's how he loses the second arm, right? 11 years old. Holy shit.
Roy! Hey, you're still in Central? For now, anyway. They're shipping
Roy,
me back to Eastern...
the fireman, Human Torch himself.
Why'd you decide to make Ed a state alchemist anyway? He's just a kid.
He made him.
I mean, military life isn't easy, you know. That boy's gonna have to go through hell someday.
He does have potential. I mean, he does have potential because he has seen the fucking universe by now. For something. 4 years ago, maybe?
Lieutenant Colonel?
Where are they?
Where are the Elric brothers? I want them found!
Hey, what is this? You have no reason to come barging in here.
We went to your house, we saw the floor. What was that? What did you do?
We're sorry. We didn't mean it. We're sorry. We're sorry.
Jesus Christ.
This is a surprise, to say the least. I'd heard reports that there was a brilliant alchemist living in this town, so I came to check them out. The last thing I expected to find was a boy skilled enough to attempt human transmutation. I'd say he's more than qualified to become a state alchemist. Should he choose to accept the position, he'll be required to serve the military in times of national emergency. In return, he'll receive privileges and access to otherwise restricted research materials. Given time, they may be able to find a way to get their bodies back.
He's cool. He is cool.
Lieutenant Riza, have you ever had to shoot anyone?
Yes, I have.
I hate what you soldiers do. Soldiers like you are the reason my mom and dad left during the war, and soldiers are the reason they're dead.
Oh.
Now you're here to take Ed and Al away too.
Gonna shoot them too?
It's entirely up to them now.
I'm not forcing you. Will you sit in that chair wallowing in self-pity? Or will you stand up and seize the chance the military can
we know
give you?
what's gonna happen.
Their choice.
We already know.
Miss Riza, why did you become a soldier?
To shoot people.
Because there's someone I have to protect.
And who is that? Is it Roy?
That boy. I've never seen anyone look so defeated.
That's what you saw? No, there was fire in those eyes.
Yeah. Okay. And that's why. That's how that happened, huh?
How long will the surgery and rehabilitation take?
I'd say about 3 years, more or less.
I'll do it in 1.
You'll have yourself spitting blood, you know that?
You can't really speed up like your body healing though. That's not how that works.
Yeah, I'd say that's right on the money.
No, it's amazing!
Oh.
You didn't even use a transmutation circle. You perform alchemy the same way the teacher does.
You can do it too, can't you?
Me? No, no way!
So you didn't see it, did you?
See what?
That's why.
Never mind.
He...
Don't mess up my auto mail! You know how hard I worked on that!
Hell, if it's half as hard as to throw a wrench, I'd be surprised!
For real, you could try acting more like a girl and less like a gearhead.
You think I'm a gearhead, that's fine, but you had better get used to it! Because as long as you're wearing my
Gearhead.
auto mail, you're stuck with this gearhead whether you like it or not!
Did she make the arm? Dude, she would love it in Cyberpunk. With those skills, damn.
Ah, would that be a steel prosthetic?
Happened during the Eastern conflict.
I see. So you had a rough time of it in Ishval,
Lies.
That's His Excellency Führer King Bradley.
Thank you. You may proceed with the examination.
King Bradley, huh?
He's not even using a transmutation circle.
Damn.
My, that's quite something, isn't it?
That's quite daring. To the king?
In the future, you might want to rethink the way you conduct these examinations.
Oh.
That's good. You clearly have nerves of steel, young man.
Okay, his ego is not all the way up there.
To learn about the world.
Oh. Holy!
You put on quite a show, my naive young alchemist. Good luck with the rest of your exam.
Okay.
When did he draw his sword?
What?
If Ed does become a state alchemist, does that mean you'll be going away?
Yeah.
Oh, does she like him or something? I mean, they are not a family, right? He just stayed with them after his mom died.
Congratulations. You've just officially become a dog of the military.
Hey!
By order of Führer King
Let's
Bradley.
go! Congratulations.
Granted the title of Full Metal.
Full Metal. Man, I wish my middle name was Full Metal.
Officially, you will now be known as the Full Metal Alchemist.
I like that. So that's Lior.
Lior. I was in New York. It was Lior.
The Philosopher's Stone.
Okay. The outro is cute, by the way. I didn't say anything about it in the last episode, but the outro is nice. And that has been, Jesus, that has been Full Metal Alchemist Season 1, Episode number 2. Damn, the MVP for this episode. Actually, I gotta think about this one for a little bit. I mean, obviously, I want to give it to Ed, because this was somewhat of his episode. He did do the thing with his mom, and he did see the universe, and the universe saw him, and he did get the powers from that. But I feel like I more so should give the MVP for giving the opportunity to the Full Metal Alchemist to progress and do something with his life. To Roy, shit. Because without him, the Full Metal Ed would just be at his home in despair, depressed, and just do nothing with his life. And this way, because of Roy, he got to do something, and he has the opportunity to get his body back and get his brother's body back. And for that, he gets the MVP. Man, interesting episode. We got the flashback now. We know what happened, so that is the ultimate taboo, huh? But did that happen before? Did that happen to anyone else? Because now I just have one question. So he has exchanged his brother for the knowledge to do stuff, alchemy, without a transmutation circle, right? His brother and his leg. And then he proceeded to exchange his arm for his brother's soul, which does lead me to the question of, could he have not done the same with his mom's soul? Does that need to be like a recent soul? Like, the more time passes since the person's passing, the more you need to exchange, maybe? And because his brother disappeared just now, he could have gotten him back with just his arm. Is that what happened? Is that the reason why they cannot get their mom back? Like, to have a body is cool, for sure, but I would aim for the soul first. Like, the soul is the important aspect of a person, no? Does not really matter. Like, it does matter, of course, but soul matters way more than the body. If you're just gonna have a body without a soul, that's not the person. But soul without the body, that is the person. Anyways, so that is the question, why they couldn't get their mom in this way. But I'm gonna assume that's just like a story thing, and you know, they just couldn't because she was long gone. But more so importantly, even more important question. So Ed has seen the universe, and for the exchange, he got the ability to make stuff with the alchemy without transmutation circle, right? And he even showcased that, and everyone was impressed. But isn't that a telltale sign of doing the taboo? Or is that, like, did that happen to anyone else? Is there more people who can do alchemy without the transmutation circles, is what I'm trying to say. Because without it, that's somewhat like breaking the rules, no? If he is the only one, that is kind of weird. That is like someone coming up to you and doing actual magic, like fucking a David Blaine or something. You would actually be like, man, this guy, he's breaking the space and time continuum somehow. How is he doing that? How is that possible? We should maybe examine him. We should trap him in a room, put some eyes on him, some scientists, and figure out how is he doing this thing that we need the circle for. How is he doing that without one? I mean, right? Isn't that kind of weird? Unless there's more people and they do realize that, oh, he can do that because he did went to the afterlife, just like my friend Jeff over here, who, you know, his grandma died. He tried the same thing. He saw the afterlife as well. He can do the same thing. It is a normal thing for our world. That's where I'm not sure where this is standing right now. If it is a normal thing for this world or not really. But yep, pretty interesting episode. I'm super glad we got the flashback this soon into the show. And also I heard somewhere that the first 2 episodes are anime originals. It is not following the manga, but from now on it should. So that means after the next episode, I will be finally able to read this thing, which I am super hyped about because that looks really cool. And you know, some more theories will emerge from that, maybe, possibly. Anyways, that has been it for the discussion. Let's check Reddit. Episode 2, Body of the Sanctioned. First Metal Alchemist. So I could give myself big boobs with transmutation, right? Yo, dude, not only that, you could... You know exactly where I'm going with this. I'm not gonna say it, but you know. No soul exchange, just more flesh. Yeah, that could work. You could get a snake and you could give yourself a Anyways, the more I think about it, the more interesting the setting becomes. Technically, trans people would be benefiting the most compared to our reality, which technically then also means shapeshifters could be a thing. Could they though? I bet they didn't say anything about this yet, but I bet there are some rules on human beings and human flesh. I bet there is. Wait, it does? What does? Rose alchemy forbids the transmutation of gold. Wait. Is this not a different episode? Oh wait, I'm in the... Oh, I'm not in the Brotherhood one. Oops. Okay, here we go. First time views, young Edward and Al were cute kids. Al is his name, alright. I wonder how Al would look if he had his body parts back. Would the body parts aged him, or would he still be the size of a 10-year-old? It's a good question. Mar died. Oh no. What did you expect? Look at her hairstyle. What does the hairstyle have to do with anything? Fuck, Al's death was brutal. I mean, was it though? He just kind of disappeared. I bet it was painless. I bet it was like, boom, gone into the abyss, and then, oh shit, I'm back all of a sudden. What? I'm a suit of armor? I'm fucking 7'6". Damn, I can maul some people now. That entire scene was interesting to watch, but seeing Edward in pain and screaming was too much. Hope he doesn't go through something like that again. I bet he does. I bet he does. Her name is Riza? I honestly thought she was Winry the entire time. Wait, who? I mean, Winry is the little girl. Riza may be the blonde officer, right? Maybe. Edward's eyes looked so dead. At least he's happy in the present. I was kind of thinking about that as they were showing it. The eyes, the animation, they didn't have the black parts. They were just yellow, and they were kind of glazed from the top to the bottom. It was a cool effect. I have a feeling Winry will become a soldier because she has someone she wants to protect. Edward, I think. Ah, okay. That may have been where that scene was going, actually. Yeah, I didn't think about it. But yeah, it may have been the foreshadowing for her, yeah. So the reason why Edward is good at transmutation is because he saw the truth with the god guy. I don't know what to call that. The omnipresent being or whatever. The king seems like a nice guy, but I just can't trust him. Still think he'll be the main antagonist of the show. I don't know. He is in a very gray area right now. I didn't write much together because the episode was really good that I didn't want to stop. I like the main characters so far, but I wonder when that guy who was in prison in episode 1 will reappear. He seemed fun. The king, not the king. His first name is literally King. Really? Like the guy who invented the Gillette razor blades. King C. Gillette. Wait a second, you can name a person King? Dude, okay. Well, I guess I now know what to do when I have children. Damn, that's amazing. It is a bit confusing. My first time watching, I thought his name was Bradley and his title was Führer King. That's what I was thinking just now. So he is not the king, his name just is Bradley, the King Führer guy? Damn, what did you expect? Look at her hairstyle. Okay, let's see, what is this? What does that mean? Oh, it's not a picture. Well, my absolute favorite hairstyle is not twin tails nor ponytails, but rare ponytails thrown over the shoulder. Side tails. Let's just say, Love, Live, Sunshine was my AOTS last season. Attack on Titan? Oh, it's gone. The dead mom hairstyle. Is that a thing? The only dead moms with side tail I can think of are Full Metal Alchemist and Attack on Titan. Man, these... Okay, so that's one kind of a negative on very old threads, is the fact that all the pictures are gone, for fuck's sake. Okay, but I guess, okay, it may be a thing. I mean, it did happen twice now, so yeah. Gotta watch out for the next character we will see with that particular hairstyle, and be kinda maybe potentially afraid for their future. Anyways. That has now been Full Metal Alchemist, the Reddit discussion, and also a discussion, normal discussion. How did you enjoy this episode of Full Metal? When you saw it for the first time, did you like it? Did you not like it? Was there anything I might have missed? Leave a comment below. Have you enjoyed this reaction? Consider leaving a like or a sub, because if you do not, Vinry is not gonna repair your arm the next time you lose it, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace.